Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome to SmackDown. And this show is brought to you by MuchGames.ca and the Foreign Exchangers. Now, I told you that three of my former wrestlers have left, and I have two new ones in their place. In fact, they will actually fight each other right now. And here is the first of two of them, as we are live here in Los Angeles, California. And folks, I want you to meet an individual who is very, very intimidating. In fact, don't be fooled by the gray hair. That's just because he has gray hair doesn't mean he's old. Ladies and gentlemen, Midnight Radien. That's his name. I don't know where it came from other than the fact that he's a big fan of Radien from the Mortal Kombat series. I believe it's... yeah, the Mortal Kombat series. Yeah. And then there is this guy. He is my best friend. I was happy to get him in free agency. I was surprised that, one, he was a free agent to begin with, but, folks, meet my best friend, LPGrodus. Yes, the same LPGrodus that is in the Let's Play business. He's one of the best Let's Players out there today, but do check his channel out. I'll try to, I'll make sure to put in a link to his channel in the video description when this is all said and done. But right now, Grodus, he's happy to be here, and the fans, of course the fans don't quite know what to make of both new wrestlers because they've never seen them before. Well, I will say this. Prepare to be amazed. That's all I have to say. And there is a reason I put this as the first match on the card, is because, well, they're not really well known. But that's all about to change right now. Anyway, match underway. Oh, and an inverted backbreaker onto Midnight Radien. And whipped into the corner is Radien. And, whoa, he took out the referee, did Grodus, but that was an accident, folks. That was an accident. The referee did not get out of the way when he should have. Inverted atomic drop on a Midnight Radien. Or Radien. Doesn't matter. You know what, I'll just call him Midnight for short. Now, Midnight obviously is very, very big. And Grodus is, well, he's not exactly small, but he's smaller than Midnight. As Midnight just clotheslined Grodus. And, oh, look at this. Oh, and a devastating back suplex with the leg hook. And now Midnight just pounding away on him. A back elbow onto LPGrodus. Nope. Sent into the corner is Midnight Radien. Ooh, and a couple of shots right to the body, then one right to the head, and a hip toss right to Midnight Radien. And all of a sudden, right now, Grodus is in control of this match, but this match is far from over, I can tell you that. Reverse DDT on a Midnight Radien. Oh, and an uppercut right to Midnight Radien. As far as I know, when I signed both these guys, it was apparent that both these guys have no love lost for each other, especially what has been said on Google+. I'm not going to get into it, but that's pretty much the genesis of how they have come to despise one another. But that's all I'm going to leave it at. And Midnight Radien went for a follow-up clothesline, but he missed. A snapmare elbow right to the head of Grodus. I mean, Grodus was doing a great job picking the pace up. Oh, but now Midnight Radien is starting to put a couple of moves together. A suplex on an LPGrodus. Then a DDT on a Grodus. Ooh, a nice shot to the gut of Midnight Radien, followed up with a flying forearm. And then a tie-up, which, oh, actually, LPGrodus won that. I was expecting Midnight Radien to win that because, well, he's bigger. And he takes down Midnight Radien with a counter. Hip toss on the Grodus. Pinfall. 1. No, kick out by Grodus. A back elbow on the Grodus. And another counter by Grodus. Ooh, Rough Rider. He calls that the Rough Rider. Does Grodus. Ooh, and right to the back of Midnight Radien. Nice counter by Grodus. And, ooh, wow, a gourd buster, that's what he calls it, does Midnight Radien. A snapmare on a Midnight Radien. Another back elbow on a Grodus. And then a DDT on the Grodus. So it's pretty obvious that as long as Midnight Radien slows the pace down, it'll work for him. But if LPGrodus picks up the pace, then Midnight Radien is going to tire out. And so far, Midnight Radien is fighting his pace. Ooh, nice arm drag by Grodus. Goes off the ropes. Leg drop on a Midnight Radien. Aw, come on, a rake in the eye right to Grodus, followed up with a DDT on a Grodus. And, uh-oh, Grodus is pissed. That's the last thing you want. And now what's he doing? Whips him into the corner. A backflip. Goes off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Running elbow right to Midnight Radien. And a pinfall cover. No, not even a 1 count by Midnight Radien. And uh-oh. Choke slam onto LPGrodus. And this could do it, folks. I mean, Midnight Radien took a lot of punishment, but 1, 2, no, kick out by LPGrodus. But LPGrodus is hurt. There's no doubt about it. And a T-bone suplex on a Midnight Radien, a big one at that. He picks him up. And nope. Countered into a suplex on a Grodus. And oh no. This is not what you want. Look at this. Shock treatment. Shock treatment onto LPGrodus. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let me tell you what. Midnight Radien, he took a lot of punishment, but he really dished it out towards the end of the match on a Grodus. But let me tell you something. This issue between Midnight Radien and Grodus, LPGrodus, it's far from over. But for now, Midnight Radien can celebrate the fact that he did beat him, and that he didn't have to exactly resort to any cheap tactics other than the rake in the face, or the eye, I should say, excuse me. But Midnight Radien, in his debut, alongside LPGrodus, has won. Folks, that is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more. It'll be coming up right after this.